Hey guys, what's up? My name is Bruno Rodriguez and this is Flick in a Flash with today's movie review over A Quiet Place. A Quiet Place was directed by John Krasinski.
Fine, I'll start over.
A Quiet Place is directed and stars John Krasinski along with his wife Emily Blunt. This is more of a family thriller than a horror movie. Although it does have some horror elements, it is focused more on the family itself rather than the monsters. In fact, they're not even shown all that much because this movie is mainly focused on the family and their fight for survival. I absolutely love this movie. The performances by John Krasinski and Emily Blunt are perfect. They of course have beautiful chemistry as they are married in real life. So in some scenes where they're together, it's like, are they even really acting? I mean, you can clearly see the love that they have for each other. Their clear expressions of love, hurt, worry for their children and their survival is beautiful. This family is smart and their goal is to survive. And it really shows humans' ability to adapt to situations in order to survive. Like I've said before, I am not the biggest fan of horror movies, so when it first came out on theaters, I was like, it's fine, I'll skip it. But then later I ended up watching it with a friend, and this has since become one of the best movies I've ever seen. I absolutely love the world that John Krasinski created in this movie. These characters are not stupid, they don't do anything that the cliche horror movie people do. The children in this movie, their performances are actually really strong too, especially from the daughter. The actress who plays her is actually deaf and she gives such a good performance. Her and John Krasinski's scenes together are some of the strongest in the whole movie. And because there's limited dialogue in this movie, their acting has to be top notch. I mean, they have to really convey their emotions perfectly. And they do. I mean, you know what they're feeling and what they're trying to say with their facial expressions. They use sign language to communicate, which is really creative. And you really feel what they want you to feel. I think there's something really cool about the director starring in his own movie because he really knows exactly what the movie needs from him. He knows exactly how he needs to act and the emotions that he really has to sell. Two other things I want to mention is the cinematography and the score. Both of them are astounding. The cinematography is amazing. Every shot is so beautiful. And the score, oh my gosh, this score was beautiful. But sometimes it takes a backseat because I mean, it's a very quiet movie, and sometimes where a thriller or a horror movie will usually pick up the score, this movie will be left completely silent, and the tension that the silence brings is unnerving. I mean, when it was quiet, I found myself holding my breath just to not make noise. Regardless, when the score was there, it was subtle, and then when it needed to pick up the tension, it definitely did. Honestly, I don't have any problems with this movie. A lot of people have tried to look for plot holes. Honestly, I think every single one of them can be disproven if you really just spend some time thinking about it. They really wrote a tight narrative. I mean, the movie itself is not that long. The pacing is really good. I was bored for none of it, and you can tell a lot of work went into making it perfect. I was very nervous about making this review. I was just worried about finding the right words to convey my feelings for this movie. I absolutely love it, and if you haven't seen it, I really recommend you do. I'm gonna give this movie a 5 out of 5 stars. So this was kind of part 2 of the Halloween special. I know both of these are kind of far-fetched, they're not Halloween themed, but they're monster alien related, I don't know. And both of these movies are absolutely amazing. I'd have to say A Quiet Place is my favorite, but I love Aliens as well. If you haven't seen my review for it, go check it out, I posted it yesterday. Thank you all so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please subscribe. And as always, drop a like and drop in later.